Welcome back to the Blissful Badger and Orktober. We're a week away from the finish line here, and I've been sick for the last 2 weeks, so my plans for the month seem to be decent, but we'll see if I can actually finish these things. So, as can be seen easily, the Defcoptas and Big Mech in power armor, or mega armor, whatever, still completely unpainted. That's easily noticed here. The Dakajet is starting to come together, but still needs some work. That was a fun stream, and a tiny little bit of painting since then, but it still needs some work. The Def Dreads still need a overall wash, but overall I'd say they're ready to be based. The first unit of grots is of course done because that was the first thing I painted this month. But the other 20 grots are complete, but their two runt herds still have a little bit of work to go. Again, not a huge amount of detail that needs to be done on those. But then we have the 5 mech guns. They're in the same category as the Def Dreads. They need an overall wash. But overall, I think they're reasonably well done. Hi! The Gorgonaut conversion has a little bit of work to do in posing. My cat knocked it over, so I do need to glue the arms in place, and I haven't decided if I'm going to paint it completely or leave it the way it is and just paint the riding orc. So that's not going to be this month. Building it was the goal here, and it was quite a fun build. The Def Killa War Trike has a bit of work left to be done. As you can see, the boss has some metallics that needs to be still done, some straps and everything. No wash yet on him. The rider is also in the same position. Still some more metallics and leathers needs to be done. Got a little bit of, let's see if it'll focus. Got a little highlighting going on. And then the trike itself still has quite a lot that needs to be done before it's ready for washes. So it needs a lot more colors. But yeah, I have... Oh, right. And then there's the Stumpa that I've put 2 hours into so far. So Stumpa needs a lot more work, but it has some colors placed in so far, and I need to do a lot of metallics, and it needs a wash and all that stuff. But it started. Yeah, it needs a lot more work. But I have 1 week left, So, can I do all of this in a single week with basing and everything? Well, it wouldn't be the craziest thing that I've ever been able to do. So, maybe? But even if I don't, this is quite a large amount of stuff to do in a single month. So, yeah, last update until the 31st. So let's see how the WAAAGH grows overall. Subscribe if you haven't so that you don't miss any future videos. I also want to thank my patrons and supporters for making these videos possible. And until next time, I hope you find your bit of bliss.